Hello everyone. In our previous video, we have seen how to install ADFDI, that means Desktop Integrator, which is required for using HSDL. If we speak about HSDL means HCM Spreadsheet Data Loader, which is an inbound tool for Fusion, like to bulk upload data into the Fusion. We can use HDL and HSDL also. Okay, HDL is having more flexibility than HSDL. Now we will see the difference why we need to use the HSDL and HDL. HDL is designed for the integration specialists, like having access to HCM data loader and allows the users to load data for supporting objects. Okay, we can upload attachments, all those things by using HDL, HCM data loader. Where in HCM Spreadsheet data loader is designed by keeping business users particularly in mind. Okay, for example, a business user want to upload data on weekly basis or on a monthly basis. Okay, they can do it on their own by using this HSDL, by using HCM Spreadsheet data loader. Okay, by keeping the business users in mind, HSDL is created, okay, and designed. In the if you want to use the HSDL, okay, HSDL, then you need to must generate the spreadsheet templates. Okay, like the consultant or some developer will develop these templates from the scratch. Okay, and you can generate the templates. Okay, and the client can use it. Okay, but what are the main differences here is you cannot pass attachments as you are doing in the HDL by giving data to the below attributes. You cannot do that here in HSDL. You cannot pass data to the below attributes. Okay, and in the HSDL we cannot use source keys. Okay, in HDL we can use source keys, but here in the HSDL we cannot use source keys. Okay, these are the main differences. These are the main differences in HSDL. Okay, and one main advantage is in HDL we need to format the DAT file. Okay, with metadata, merge, like that. Correct. But here there are no restrictions like that. In HDL, you have to give the date in a particular format like YYY/MMDD. Okay, but here in HSDL, if you select the attribute, if that attribute supports any list of values, then you will get the drop down values for that particular attribute. You can select the values from the attribute. Okay, and you can select the dates. You need not to worry about the formats. Okay, so these things is very useful when the client, like the business user, using this HSDL. Okay, so the source keys are not available here, so you cannot use it. Okay, in this HSDL. Now I will tell you and I will explain you how the HSDL will process the files. Okay, for this purpose what I have done here is I have created a flowchart. That flowchart will clearly explains you. Okay, it will clearly explains you how the HSDL will process your files. Okay, here is the flowchart. Okay, for HSDL we will run spreadsheet data loader to generate the spreadsheets first. First of all, we need to generate the spreadsheet from the templates. Okay, once we generated the spreadsheet from the templates for a particular object, like the templates also we will design for particular objects. Okay, for the required object, the developers will create the templates. You need to download the template of a particular object. Okay, and you need to provide the data in that spreadsheet, and you need to click on upload. Once you click on create dataset and upload, okay, what it will do is it will process the data and it will import in the HCM data loader stage tables. Okay, in our previous video related to the HDL, I have showed another flowchart. Okay, how the HDL will process the table. So our HSDL spreadsheet also will place the same data into the HCM data loader stage tables. Let me show you that HDL flowchart also, so that you can easily understand. So I opened the HDL flowchart. So this is our flowchart. What will happen here is, once we pass the data through the user interface, HDL will upload the file to the UCM, and the file will be pushed into the HDL process. Okay, well, this HDL process will import the data into the stage tables, right? So this is a process which is for HDL. Okay, but if you use HSDL, HSDL will directly pass the data into the stage tables here. HDL stage tables. That is what we have mentioned here. HCM data loader stage tables. From here, from the stage tables, the data will be processed and it will load to the application tables. Okay. While passing the data to the HCM data loader stage tables, if you faced any errors, the errors will be shown in the same spreadsheet. Okay, it will be shown the same spreadsheet template. While uploading process, if you got any errors also, it will show the same upload errors to the same spreadsheet data loader. So this is how the HSDL will process the data. I think you understood. Let me summarize this. For HSDL, how it loaded the processes, it will, first of all, you have to generate the spreadsheet of that particular object from the template, okay, which is already created, and you need to enter the data into that spreadsheet. And if you created the data set, then it will upload the data in the HCM spreadsheet data loader stage tables. That means in the HDL process here in the stage tables. Okay, if any errors has happened at the time of passing the data to stage tables, it will throw the errors in the same spreadsheet. Okay, if there are no errors, then it will process the data and it will load the data into the application tables. While loading the data, if you got any errors, then the errors will be shown in the same spreadsheet. Okay, so there is a little bit of connection between HSDL and HDL. Like, the backend components will use the same in half of the way. Like, from stage tables, it will use the same. Like, after stage tables, it will use the load process and application data and pass the data to the application data tables in HDL. HSDL, what will do is, from spreadsheet, it will upload the data to stage tables. Okay, so like that. Like, if I have some time, I will combine these two flowcharts and I will show you the HDL and HSDL flowcharts in a single sheet. Okay, for now I think you got to understand the process of this HSDL. Okay, and I already mentioned you can't use the source keys in the HSDL. Okay, but in HDL you can use the source keys, and from HSDL you cannot load the data to blob attributes. Okay, and you cannot attach the files from HSDL, but by using HDL you can do it. Okay, so these are the main differences. Why the HSDL is created is, HSDL is created by keeping the business users in mind. Okay, like HSDL will contain LOVs, list of values. Okay, and they need not to log into the Fusion. Okay, by going to the browser, they cannot log into the Fusion instance like that. So the business users just open the template and they will place the data and they will create the dataset and they will upload it. That is very easy for the users, and you can use that template multiple times. Same generated spreadsheet multiple times. Like, if the business user want to load the data in very frequently, that means weekly, bi-weekly, like that, then without going to the integrator, HCM data loader integrator, who will access that integration, okay, HDL data loader, the business user itself, he can load the data in bulk. Okay, so that is the main use of this HCM spreadsheet data loader, that means HSDL. Okay, once you load the data by using HSDL, you can maintain that data later also by using HDL. That's not a problem. Why? Because after import from the stage tables, both the HDL and HSDL will use the same process for data loading. Only at the time of import there is a different paths, but from loading data to after loading data to stage tables, the remaining process is same in both HDL and HSDL. Okay, so this is all for the video, guys. In the next video I will show you how to create a template, okay, and how to generate the spreadsheet file and how to use that spreadsheet. Okay, later we will see to the HSDL, REST APIs, all these kind of things. Okay, this is all for the video. Thank you very much.